Hello, my loves. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? I am sorry for the sound. My fan. So I'm gonna see if y'all can hear me. Okay. Welcome in our space. I am Divine Celion. It is so great to see you. Thank you for coming in and listening to me. Um, One of my beloveds that's on the video wanted me to talk about the mirror. So we'll talk about that and one other thing that kind of leads to the mirror. So I got a message this morning, and I was thinking about something. You know, we love to act. And so when we say, I'm John Wick, I'm Batman. But then when you seriously take on a character and your life starts turning upside down like that character, you spoke it. So a thought came to me when I was driving, and it was like, well, you're saying you're this. Are you ready to take on the persona of that and everything that they went through to be that? Think about that. When you're sitting up here, I'm so-and-so. I'm so-and-so. And you're taking on that persona. Okay? There's another reason why you don't be anybody else but you. And you're taking on that persona. Do you also understand you are taking on everything of that character's past? And everything that makes up that character. That includes what made them. That includes the pain that made them. It reminds me of what Mike Epps said. Baby, claim your own problems. Because when you drop your problems, someone else got a worse problem, and if they pick up yours, you stuck with theirs. Ain't that the truth? So I was thinking about that. And when I was asked to talk a little bit more about the mirror, I said, this is interesting. Because even taking on an energetic persona that's not real, and they say your brain don't know that, it will rearrange your life based on what you believe and you say you are. So I tell people, be careful what you say. Well, you end up mirroring that character. Now, the mirror we're dealing with, that's dealing with judgment, is a lot of chosens are mirrors for people. But see, some of our spirits are dealing with these magical mirrors that were created in the 1800s. They had a mix of mercury, I believe, and it was lead, and that would create a gateway. See, well, not a lot of people are alive from the 1800s, especially 1860s. So a lot of people don't know, but people would be trapped. If you look up Tartaria and about the mirrors around this time, and how these rich houses had these mirrors, but these mirrors portrayed a whole different place and time. And they would connect to this place and time and go there and ruin, and they stole it. So the mirrors, there's a number of chosens who have been locked in these mirrors to keep the energy going of it. Like they took a demon and they locked the mirror. So some of us are bound to these artifacts by stealing our energy, and it watches us and we watch. So some are getting karma and your mirror broken, because once the spell is broken, your good comes back to you, but they get the demon. For some of us, there's that. For some of us, it's the mirror of judgment, and that we are a mirror for other people, and because they did not pay attention to the reflection to change themselves by what we were teaching them and showing them, they get got. See, sometimes, especially chosens, have to walk through a whole bunch of shit to teach other people. So our life is taken up for the service of other people, and then people want to understand why we're mean, or why we turn heartless, or why we're so heartbroken, so we don't fucking break. That's why. Because they sit up and want us to break so we can't do our job. But we have so many people that love to treat us wrong because they don't have our fucking gifts, when they don't even understand how hard it is to even walk with these fucking gifts and what sacrifices that had to be made to have these gifts so we can help you. And then you get mad when we don't want to fucking help you, when you don't want to get it or you don't want to understand. Then you get mad. We're not to waste our time on those who don't want to get it and want to be lazy. We're to spend our time on those that come to us. We're ready. Every one of my clients have come to me and have said, Divine, I'm ready. And I can help them because they are. I can't help someone not ready or making excuses or being lazy or not disciplined to work on themselves. Working on you is discipline. That is the number one discipline you should have. So when you take on other personas, you're mirroring that life and you're taking on their trauma. Okay? When we guide people, a lot of times when we walk in, they don't like us because we're a mirror. We will mirror back to them what they do, and they don't like it. They will get in turn, even if we don't act that way. The lesson is mirrored in us for them to learn. And the reason why it is because they can't see like we can see. You understand? And before you get mad, you created this contract to walk this way. Because there's something you still have to learn. Just as spirit mirrors us, we mirror spirit. Just as love mirrors us, we mirror love. You understand? We are a visual representation of what other people do, and they can't take it. And because they're not learning the lesson, they're getting the karma. And let me tell you something, not everyone messing with you and dealing with you did not know. Yes, they did. They fucking know. Don't let them lie to you. Yes, they fucking know. You're going to find out now a lot more people knew about you and your path than you thought. You're going to find out a lot more people were involved in your past lives, and there's going to be some people that are calling themselves your friends now, and they fucking weren't. And they're where they're at off of your back from another past life. There you're going to find that there are people who are seriously flawed and pointing fingers at you because they can't take their mirror. Don't get mad. Just don't like business. You're going to find your authenticity. I'm talking about the self you used to be when you was a kid, not the bad one. The one that loved everybody until you stopped. The one that used to dance around at the beach and didn't care who was looking. You know when kids be doing stuff and they don't care who's watching because they just living their best life? A lot of us are returning back to that now. Because we saying, fuck it, if you gonna hate us anyway and talk about us anyway, bitch, I better as well do what the fuck I want to do. Fuck you then. That's how I see it. You gonna talk about me anyway, so gonna do what I want to do. And I love you though. See what I'm saying? You gonna find a lot of this happening this time. Just stay out of the way of karma, and when karma comes for their ass, don't try to serve it for them. I don't care how much you love them. Do not serve it for them. You will suffer right along with them, or you will suffer and they won't. And you'll be paying the karma for getting in the way. All right, my loves. Remember, you are the mirror. They see their reflection in you.